Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 6, I think. Yesterday, we took a day off, and by we, I mean myself and all of us in this little tribe. So today we are back, and it's Monday. It's Monday night. Hopefully, y'all conquered your day. Today, I'm really excited because for the next few days, we're going to focus around one topic, and that is the idea of decluttering your life or clearing the clutter. So a lot of the times when I hear someone say clear the clutter, I'm like, you wrote a book maybe about this. I don't know, you read it online somewhere. Your sister told you to clear clutter and get this. I don't even remember what the book's called, but it talks about all the ways to declutter parts of your home. And so right now, over the next few days, I'm talking about, yes, decluttering, so clearing clutter in your home, but also in all areas of your life, really. So when we think of decluttering, we don't usually think of anything other than the physical environment that we're in. So you can declutter your closet, your workspace, your technology, what's coming up on your computer. Do you have a million notifications on your phone every time you open it? What about people? Are there people in your life who are kind of just weighing you down and taking more than you can give? And thus, they're kind of just like sucking out all of your energy. This is about not only physically decluttering, but mentally decluttering. Wow, this word. And putting up boundaries so that you can know and let other people know where you value your energy and where you don't. And this involves simplifying your life, really. So, simplifying your life so that it doesn't have space or a desire to engage in energy draining conversations, or when you step in your house after a long day and you just want to relax, but you know that you have a million things that you should have done over the weekend around the house, and you just can't seem to fully let go and have a relaxing night. For me, I know whenever I'm working from home, I'll be at my desk in our kitchen main room, and I'll constantly be thinking about all these other random things, like a drawer right there. You can't even see. That has to be cleaned out. So random. I never would have thought about that if I wasn't in my house. But then the second we walk into it, the second we sit down, it takes over our mind. And all of that clutters up everything that's going on up here. And it really is suppressing our ability to be what we've been calling a badass, which really is just the most empowering version of yourself. So, book time. You knew that it was coming. So she says something about, she had a lot of thoughts on decluttering, even though she doesn't necessarily call it that. And there's one point of hers that is about upgrading your environment. So if you aspire to have a more up-leveled and inspiring lifestyle than you presently have, and you're actively visualizing this for yourself, then it's going to be quite a struggle to keep your thoughts large and in charge if every time you pull up to your rickety-ass home, you hear the Sanford and Son theme song start up in your head. So even though you're going to be thinking and imagining the change before it happens, do what you can now to make some upgrades to where you're at. Okay. she goes on to say, give the place a paint job and clean it up. Get new furniture or fix up whatever you already have. Throw out the clutter, open some windows, let some air in, make it smell good in your house for once. This will not only increase your mood and your energy, but everyone around you is going to be affected by the environment if they come into it, and how it affects you when you come out of a clean, safe, encouraging environment. That affects you and how you portray yourself to others and how they receive it. So we're gonna have a few days of this whole clear the clutter idea to make move for the badass that you all are. Let me know what the number one area is in your life or in your kitchen or your bedroom that could use some decluttering. And I want to leave you with this. There often is some way that we can make goals. But most people have made goals in the past and not achieved them. And part of it is because they haven't systematically or structurally changed anything in their lives to make way for the new thing. In other words, we have to clear out the old furniture before we can bring in the new. So before we can have this amazing epiphany of the badass that you are, let's clear out the old furniture so that we can bring in all the ones that say hashtag badass on the side or underneath, depending on your style, into the room. So simply ask yourself right now, hey Amy, is there any clutter in your schedule or environment that needs clearing before you can move forward? Amy, I'm going to pick on you, but what's something right now that could use some decluttering in your life? Even though I'm sure your life is super not cluttered in the first place. All right, while she's thinking, I'm going to go on and ask you to think the same thing about yourself. Is there any clutter in your schedule or environment that needs clearing before you can move forward? Yes, your desk. That one is always a big one for me. I spent like 2 hours today cleaning my desk and organizing and feng shui it, whatever that's called, because I know that for me, when I sit down and when my desk is organized, not just organized, but a good ambiance and appearance, it immediately sets the tone for the rest of the day. Okay, well, for those of you who are watching in the future, comment any area that needs decluttering. Let me know. Ask me if you have any questions about how. I think today, let's focus on one drawer, one cabinet. And then maybe in the next few days, focus on your desk. And then coming on, we'll talk more about other ways to declutter other areas of your life. Think of all this clutter as things that can get in your way of committing to yourself, of committing to the highest, badassiest version of you that there is. What are the tiny little things that you walk into a room and you're like, oh, I know I need to clean that, but I'm also thinking about this email and memo that I'd send in tomorrow, and I want to do one, but I can't do that because I need to do the work or I'm going to get fired. And got to clear the mental clutter. Got to clear it. I'm excited. Let me know what you clear. I will definitely be letting you know what I clear today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the days coming. All right, guys. Have a happy, lovely, badassery, clutter-free day.